All right, hey everyone, this is Ferociousllama. Here we are again playing Stax. Um, I kind of like this hand. Our opponent is playing first, so I think we don't have a chalice because chalices are never that great on the play or on the draw rather. I'm sorry. So we will keep because we have lots of mana. My last match I just played against some guy who is hardcore mana denial. It was awful. So what's our opponent doing? He plays a basic forest. Okay, okay, you can do that. I believe that is a legal card to play in this format. I guess. All right. Now, I think we're gonna pay the 2 life instead of waiting because we have the Mox Pearl to be able to pay our one white mana for our Porcelain Legionnaire. But we're not gonna. We're just gonna play and go. We're just gonna do our thing. That's what we do. Our thing. Next turn we're gonna go workshop and we're gonna play another Thorn. Unless he plays a non-basic land. But he probably won't because he's playing probably some kind of mono green deck. I like the art on those forests. Those are good. Oh, he tried to play a non-creature spell and was unable to. Yeah, I like that. Hello, play workshop, please. Thank you. And then Tritosphere. We gotta pay 4, unfortunately. It's real laggy right now. Sorry, guys. Then we're going to play our Thorn for 3 mana. Now, nothing costs less than 3. Even spells that cost 0. They cost 3. And anything that costs 3 or more costs 2 extra. So, well, creatures. Creatures are the exception. You might be playing some kind of... He's not playing elves because he would have been able to play a spell last turn without a problem. Well, at least a creature without a problem. So yeah, everything just got a whole mana more expensive, and he played one more land. So that's kind of the joy of Tritosphere and Thorns. And it doesn't slow us down at all with our creatures, at least. But it's alright. Next turn we're going to play Mishra's Factory, and then we'll be attacking Predator Ooze. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's bad. Wow, yeah. That's not good. That's certainly one thing I can say. So, okay, well, we'll do... Play our Mox Ruby and our land. And all we can really hope for is that he attacks with that thing and not just use it as a blocker. Wow, that's a good card. I don't know how we're going to overwhelm him with creatures in this deck. This is vintage. No one overwhelms with creatures, you know? So I don't know what's going to happen here. Jeez, whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's not that bad. But then, whenever it kills one of my guys, that is bad. Sure. Is he playing in the wrong format? Is he trying to play like Modern? Wow. Wow, yeah. That's unbelievable. He just got attacked by a Predator Ooze in Vintage by a mono green deck. Wow. And I always thought, I remember when they had Ravager in Standard. I don't know if you guys remember that. Arcbound, Ravager Affinity with Skull Clamps. I was like, dude, this would be like the vintage decks I've seen. And, just throwing some Force of Wills, man, you'll beat vintage decks. And at the time, I don't think it was, true, obviously. I didn't think it was true, but I was like, the point I was trying to make was it's a super good deck. And, but then as I just think back to how, oh boy, I think back to how vintage was back then versus how it is now. And it's just like night and day as far as power level. I mean, so much more power than ever before. So, yeah, it looks like we're losing to the Predator Ooze deck, which is, another argument for the case that all we did was save 1 mana on our Porcelain Legionnaire, and he would have come out 1 turn later had we had Sphere of Resistances. So, in my opinion, it's probably not such a terrible idea. Wow. All right. Well, I forgot I have spheres in play. Okay, well, we'll pass the turn back because, God, this is bad. Wow. Let's see, if we had a lot of creatures like the Pyromancer decks do, and we could fly over with our Delvers, or overwhelm them with Pyromancers or with Monastery Mentor tokens. But Porcelain Legionnaire, not impressive against indestructible creatures. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't been attacked in Vintage by a Tarmogoyf except for 1 time. Okay. And except for 1 time. And then this is the very first time I've been attacked by Predator Oozes. I'm just trying to think, what can we draw that'll get us out of this? Sure. Have your counters. We are going to block. And then we're going to tap our dude. Target himself. And the Stay Alive. Well, that's not nothing. Gotta pay 2 more. Guy, this is screwing me so bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to activate. Yeah, so he's gonna hit us down to 2. And then we are going to have to give up a loss to the Predator Ooze. And I'm going to point out that he has not played a single card that is not modern legal, which is bad. That's real bad. Well, you can kill us right now because he's going to go 5 and then 6, 7, 8. So let's just see what he taps. Nope, we're going to live. Maybe. We're going to live. Sweet. I'm trying to think, what can we possibly draw to win this? Nothing. What I do think we need is... it's unbelievable that we need this. We need a sideboard of... I don't even know. Yep. Yep, we're at 2. Jeez. Okay, you could have killed us right there. Had he just tapped his lands in his Rattleclaw Mystic, it'd have been all game over. Thanks for playing. Well, a little too late. God, that sucked. Oh, wait a minute. We couldn't have done 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could have only done 5 to him. That's kind of a bummer. All right. Well. All right. We'll try that again. And wow, that was. We lost to a modern deck. But I mean, that's the thing is, that was always the point that I always thought was important to make about we're going to keep this. Guy, I really don't like keeping this. I do like that it has 2 chalices and a thorn, but it doesn't have enough fast enough mana to be able to you know, play a chalice on 3. So let's play a chalice on 1. Because all we have is a soul ring. He pretty evident. Well, probably didn't have any Moxes or anything, or Black Lotus. If he does, there's just one of each, probably. Otherwise, the likelihood of him drawing one in that game was pretty high. Okay, well. So we're at 4 mana. We need 2 more to counter his Predator Oozes. Why did he keep a no-lander? Huh. Okay, well, maybe he uses running boxes. Okay, I feel better now. We're not losing to a modern deck. He's got a Mox. This is clearly not a modern deck. All right. Jeez. Huh. So we have 5 manas. Yeah, we're gonna lay down our thorn and pray no Predator Oozes come out. Or at least he doesn't have a 3rd land. Dang it! He's got a 3rd land. I'm afraid we're gonna lose this now. If he's got like double Predator Ooze again, ridiculous. In case no one's sure, yes, I think it's ridiculous that we lost to double Predators. But I mean, that put a pretty good clock on us after turn 3. And we really... This deck does not run all the lock pieces that some of the other decks run. So let's see. What can we do about this? We're going to name Mox. We're going to name Mox Ruby. Yep. That's the plan. And hopefully in the meantime he will not draw another forest. Because if he doesn't go Predator Ooze, we're probably going to lose again. Which is just so bad. Yeah, Spectre Shroud. Huh. Alright. That makes me feel good. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. It makes me sad that we have to do this. God, I got blue or black spell. But see, that the thing is, Witch Stalker won't get real big against us. So we gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. It's going to keep our swords from getting online, but we're not losing to Predator Ooze. So I'm happy about that. Wow. Is he going to like naturalize it? Okay. I was going to be like, no naturalizing. Can't run that in Vintage. I mean, I suppose it is. It's versatile, but Vintage you'd really probably rather run the 1 mana, because 2 mana versus 1 mana, that whole thing is a very big deal. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Triskelion, Kablam, and then attack for 2. I kind of want to play the Chalice for 2, but that'll lock out all of our Revokers, like pretty much everything, except for our big spells, our Lodestone Golems and our Triskelions, which would be 7 cards out of 48, which is just not enough. Sure. Just gonna play another Rattleclaw. And I'm gonna kill it. And then we're gonna lay down another Thorn. All right. Well, our opponent's stuck on 2 mana, it looks like, which is good for us. And he's trying to play a spell, but he can't, which is good. Okay. Opponent gives up. Yay. I'm thinking maybe in the sideboard we should run something like a couple of what's it called? Steel dragon, not steel dragons. What's it called? The dragon, Steel Hellkite, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Steel Hellkite. How many do I have? Oh, I got 4. Okay. Yeah, Steel Hellkites. That's what we need in the sideboard. Because it flies. That could be extremely valuable. Extremely, extremely valuable. Yeah, this is good. I'll keep this, depending on what our opponent does. If he Just turn 3 kill us again. That would suck. Alright. If he goes Predators, we're so screwed. Let's see. I got 4 mana on turn 1. I suppose. I think what we'll do is we'll go Porcelain Legionnaire, Waste Taiga. Pass turn. I don't like he's got the one mana still, but whatever. Oh, we're gonna totally challenge for 0-2. We're like, nah, man, there's no need for that. Well, I was like, there's no need for that. I'm sure you're all yelling at your computer right now. But he didn't play any Moxes on turn 1. Why is he not playing any Moxes on turn 1? Oh, we could have Trinisphered. We could have done a whole bunch of things. Why was we doing playing something that costs 3? See? Like that. What the hell is going on? Oh, wow. I just hope we don't get killed here. And we lost our flip. And we drew a Revoker. So we're revoking the Loxodon. Loxodon Warhammer. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I don't know. I guess Vintage is a diverse community. We're just playing like red-green. Like, I didn't think they had that in Vintage, but maybe they do. Maybe they do. I don't know if this is the kind of deck that... Oh, great. Predator Ooze. Wonderful. Yeah. Alright. Well. At least we won the flip that time. I think we're going to play Ravager. No, we don't need to play that. That is one major disadvantage of Stax, is like it doesn't kill like in one turn like some of the other decks do. It just kind of locks the opponent out, so we can kill them as slowly as we want. Unfortunately, Predator Ooze wrecks our freaking day. Oh, wow. Okay. Blue or back spell during your turn. Sure. Sure, man. Wow. Well, another Triskelion. Guy, this is going very badly. We just don't have any sweepers, and he's got too many creatures. He's playing like good green creatures, and we're just playing like cards that are good in Vintage. Wow. Oh my gosh, come on. Well, we're not winning, in case you guys didn't know. Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Let's see, this turn I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Wow, so he'll kill me next turn. That sucks. I guess we'll take it. Wow. And we lost the flip, of course. Yep, we're just having bad luck today, guys. So we can't win. Okay, well,